Welcome back to another episode of Beyond Grayskull. And let's not waste any time and jump straight back into it. Yes, this is Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe Revelation Episode 3, titled The Most Dangerous Man in Eternia. So did Kevin Smith name this episode after himself?
Got him! Got him!
For those who say Kevin Smith is the worst thing ever to happen to He-Man, well...
Feast your eyes on this!
He-Man! He-Man! I am He-Man!
He-Man, 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 Johnny!
What the hell am I looking at?
Well, as bad as that is, I'll give it this much. At least the song did have He-Man in it. But let's not waste any more time. This is Masters of the Universe Revelation Episode 3. So, the episode begins showing us He-Man. What? He-Man in his own show?
I don't believe it!
Skeletor and Merman have managed to capture He-Man along with Teela in this yet another flashback, which is always good as it is the only time we really get a glimpse of He-Man. Merman's men take them both overboard, thus trying to drown them. And look, maybe it's just me, but maybe just stabbing them might be a good idea, you know, get it over with nice and quick.
My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that?
In to save the day is Man-at-Arms as he blasts away Merman's henchmen and manages to free Teela, therefore is able to break free and help He-Man.
Wow, what a woman.
Thanks, Teela. I'm sure the most powerful man in the universe needed your little kick to help him out. Now, it seems like I'm just nitpicking here, and maybe I am. I guess, though, fans being told that this was a show about He-Man and it's all about his story just shows that Kevin Smith lied to all of us.
You were lying your ass off.
Our heroes managed to board the boat and beat the living crap out of Skeletor and Merman's men. However, never fear, bad riding is here, as He-Man gives a classic 80s one-liner.
You're all wet, Skeletor.
Hey, wait a minute. Did he just do this again? Did he steal from Temple of Doom yet again?
Very funny! Very funny! Oh, Reggie!
And wait. We can't have this. He-Man doing heroic things in his own show? We can't have any of that. Cut back to reality as Andrea, Evelyn, and everybody's favourite hero, Teela, are slashing their way through the woods. Now, not to be a dick, but wouldn't the fans love something like this just to happen? This brings us to a small, crumbling village, as people queue to capture some of the last remaining enchanted magical water. A weary and weak, helpless man manages to trip over a rock, spilling his small but only supply of magical water everywhere.
Did you see that jerk?
The silly old fool is helped back to his feet by a hooded figure we saw at the end of the last video. Yes, the former Man-at-Arms himself, Duncan. Which then, out of nowhere, Triclops and his evil cult attack the village, as they believe it is heresy to use magic or even drink the magic water. Now, I don't know about the reasoning of all that, but hey, it's an excuse for another fight!
Excellent!
Man-at-Arms, well, he's overwhelmed, but never fear, the greatest hero of all is here to save the day. Teela, with her trusty sword, leaps into battle.
Here she comes to wreck the day!
Yes, so Teela, along with Andrea, and let's not forget Evelyn, take on Triclops and his evil forces. But somehow, they really get overpowered quite easily. Now, keeping in mind, only in the last episode, Teela and Andrea managed to steal a chalice from Triclops' own headquarters and escape with ease. Yet, Teela, Andrea, Evelyn, and Man-at-Arms are captured in almost a blink of an eye. Enter the Beast-Man. He manages to take on the remains of Triclops' henchmen and demands he and his evil cult of nutcases leave this place immediately.
You destroyer! You killer! You get out! You break your power! You get off this nation! I demand judgment on you!
And oddly enough, Tila doesn't seem to recognize the man she just saved. I mean, who would recognize, the person who raised her, the person who trained her? Of course, it being Duncan, her only father. But why would he be worth remembering? Then again, I guess the last time they saw each other, she was acting like a spoiled brat.
I've been wanting to tell you off for years, but I never had the nerve. You stink! You and your whole lousy operation stinks! I quit!
Then brings us to this scene. Man-at-Arms begs for her forgiveness. Whoa! Wait 1 minute there. Forgiveness for what? Are we still on about this, not telling her that Adam was He-Man? My God, girl, did you get upset when you were told that Santa Claus wasn't real either? Did you get this upset when you were told the Tooth Fairy would no longer visit? I mean, get the hell over it, Tila. Seriously. Anyway, Tila asks her father to help them reforge the Sword of Power back into one piece. But he tells her that he has more important things to do at the moment. Duncan brings them back all to his hut to reveal to them Orko, who appears to be dying due to the fact that magic from Eternia is dying out itself. Thus, then we discovered this, that Man-at-Arms wasn't the only one banished by King Randor. So was Orko for keeping this secret. Randor, King Dick his name should be. I mean, this guy is a complete and utter ass clown. He banished Duncan, he banished Orko. What, did he behead Queen Malena for not telling him also? Did he order that Cringer should be roasted at the stake? I mean, what a jerk. Oh, and just when you thought that King Randor could be the biggest jerk of them all, Tila says, hold my beer, because I'm just warming up. Duncan refuses to help them, as he claims that his fighting days are over. But therefore, Tila goes all spoiled brat childlike on us again, claiming his love for the royal family is greater than the love for his own family. I mean, come on. You left him, our hero again, people. Enter Roboto, who appears to be aiding Duncan with his care of Orko. Man-at-Arms makes it perfectly clear. His care is to Orko now. However, Orko has rather a touching moment, as he wishes to join Tila and her crew on their new adventure, as he claims his greatest memories were the adventures alongside Adam and He-Man, thus making Duncan finally agree. This brings us to Tila once again, who says, and I quote, people, I don't know how I feel about the past anymore, but if you want to make it up to me, wait. You're not truly trying to make us feel that she's hard done by here still. Nah, you're really not. You're really not. Let's just do the fact check here, people. Tila, our hero, abuses a mother who just lost her only son, yelled and abused her own father, abandoned him when he needed her the most, tried killing Evelyn by stabbing her in the back, all but told the sorceress to piss off and she wouldn't help them. But oh no, let's feel sorry for poor Tila. Cut to our heroes as they adventure via the Crystal Sea, which leads to this rather nice scene with Orko and Andrea. He talks about his memories and how they are fading, and all the times he had with He-Man and the other defenders, and even how the most silliest and tiniest of all moments can be cherished. Speaking of defending Eternia against evil, enter Merman and his fish horde as they attack the boat, and okay, this scene is rather badass. Man-at-Arms launches himself onto the boat, firing missiles, lasers, kicking some serious ass. Merman is defeated, but still is needed to help get them into Subternia. And for the first time, and I mean the first time ever in the show, Tila acts like herself for a change, by hugging her father, showing that she does have some sort of emotion rather than just being spoiled and angry. Evelyn must use the Havoc Staff headpiece that remains to open the doorway to Subternia. And you know what? All props to the music department here, because the music in this show and this scene, it's really creepy. It's really good. I dig it. They enter into the depths of Subternia and it just ends.
Hey, you were expecting maybe the Addams Family?
Well, I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting, something a little more, I guess. The episode didn't annoy me as the other ones have, but it also seems a little bit lackluster. In some ways, this was more of what they call a filler episode. And don't get me wrong, it had some really decent moments. Parts with Orko and Man-at-Arms were touching and felt great to see characters like that once again connecting and bonding. Evelyn, as always, was an incredibly bright part of the episode, as her character really came into its own. She was fleshed out, given more backstory to her character. Lena Headey nails the performance. There's really not much more to say. Highlights, I guess, were scenes such as Man-at-Arms' assault on Merman and his crew. Out of, let's say, 5 grilled or cosmic keys, I would probably rate this 3. I kind of feel in previous episodes that they're trying to force things down our throat, whereas in this, yeah, it might have been a little lackluster, but nothing really felt forced. Not all episodes have to be action-packed. This one was more of a story, character-driven piece. Sadly, one of the characters was lacking, and the worst part is, she's meant to be the main hero. As for the rest, I can't fault them. I actually enjoy these characters. Duncan, Evelyn, Orko, Roboto, even Andrea has some moments to shine here. Well, that's all folks, as they say. That was Masters of the Universe Revelation Episode 3, The Most Dangerous Man in Eternia. Give us your thoughts on the episode below, and be sure to tune in next time for Episode 4, and please don't forget to check out my other Masters of the Universe related videos. This has been Wayne. Thank you for watching Beyond Grayskull, and as always, until next time.